already. They're good. Alright, drank some coffee already. I think it's time to go get gas and talk about car stuff, or I don't even know if I'll even get that far into the fuels. I just wanted to hang out with you guys, you know. It's just one-on-one time with me and you guys. So let's go out to the gas station and see what happens. I feel like this is getting familiar for you guys. A little too familiar. So I know I said I was going to get that camera mount soon. I haven't seen any good ones for this camera yet for in-car driving, so we're just going to have to do this a little old school. Alright, so I just got to the gas station. I tried to film, you know, being sketchy, but it wasn't really working, and it was a little bit of a safety hazard, and I couldn't get any real good angles anyway, so... Take my money, Subaru. Take my money. Oh, man. Gas guzzle. Alright, so we made it back to my house. That was a really big fail, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I got my gas, but I didn't get to stand outside the pump and talk to you guys a little bit about fuels and stuff. There's a big line, 2 of the pumps are broken, but you know, that's what happens when you go on film. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's a part of life, so what can you do, guys? What can you do? Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, fuels make a big difference, especially for cars, performance-based. You know, higher octane is more knock resistant. That is a fact from what I've heard. Also, E85 is, there's less heat involved when E85 combusts versus regular pump gas like 91. You know, so it's more knock resistant. High octane is more knock resistant. So, but from what I've told, that the worst fuel you could ever possibly put in your car, well, not possibly put, but one of the worst, most popular gases to put in your car is Chevron, because Chevron knocks. I don't know if it's because of the detergent they use in Techron, like I mentioned earlier, or what it may be, but I heard that Chevron is a no-no, and especially with Subaru having such a finicky ECU and just a really sensitive car in general now from the 07s and up. I heard it's really crucial, you know, to stay consistent with the octane you're using, stay consistent with what pump you're using, so the car knows it more regularly. You know, it learns what fuel and stuff like that. And so those are all really good things to do as well. Especially if you're, you know, you have a performance-based car, it's good to stay consistent with the octane and the fuel that you use, so the ECU and everything learns the fuel and how the car runs and stuff. Nothing abnormal. Sorry, I was yawning in that last clip, forgive me. Mainly, guys, it's just, you know, be careful with the fuels that you put in your gas, especially if your car is, fuels you put in your gas, wow, what am I saying? Be careful with the fuels you put in your car, especially if it's a performance car. You know, you want to use good quality fuel. You don't want to use cheapy gas, especially, you know, those crazy off-brand gas stations you see that have really cheap gas. You know, it's really expensive to rebuild an engine versus just putting proper gas, so keep that in mind, guys. Another really popular thing about running different fuel like ethanol or E85, whatever you want to call it, is that people can maximize using the ignition timing as well. I'm not a tuner, so I don't really know exactly all the details of using that, but I know that they can mess with ignition timing as well to also squeeze horsepower out of E85. I've heard like minimum gains off of ethanol alone are like around 20, 30, up to 40, 50, just depending on how aggressive the tune is, what they do with the ignition timing. And like I said, it is a lot more knock resistant as well. So it actually is, it's better for the engine because there's less heat involved and it's actually not overworking the engine as much, being that it's equivalent to 100 octane and it's a biodegradable fuel made out of, you know, corn and starch and all these crazy other materials, which is pretty rad. That, you know, you essentially have a biodegradable race fuel, which, you know, is kind of unheard of. I would have never thought it was possible, but it's cool. I think it's pretty rad. I would love to do ethanol in the future. There's an ethanol pump not too far away. It's not like ridiculously far away, but it is a few miles away from where I live, so I'm gonna have to bring those jugs and stuff every time with me I go. But I mean, the gas is so cheap, well, the fuel is so cheap for E85 as well, it's like kind of hard not to want to do it, especially because I've heard some people who, if you're not romping on the car a bunch, it actually can help you squeeze better MPG too. if you're just cruising around town. But as soon as you actually really start doing spirited driving, it just eats through it pretty quick, being a higher octane. So, but yeah, that's also a future plan too. I know that some people wonder, like, does fuel really make a difference? What is E85? Like, why do so many people use it and stuff? And those are like some all really small basic things on why people do it. I mean, there's a lot more other reasons, but mainly because it helps your car run better. Also, it creates more power, and it's a higher octane that is more knock resistant. And I don't know, I guess it's cool just to say I'm on the 85, ha ha ha. And I just want to, again, just say thank you to everybody who's been watching. You guys are rad. And, just keep driving safe, keep driving hard, whatever you guys like to do and stuff. And, subscribe or share the channel, whatever you guys like to do. And, the main thing is just, take care of your guys' car, man. It's expensive to drive cars like this, and it's expensive to fix cars too. And not everybody just has, like thousands of dollars just chilling in their back pocket to shell out on a car if something were to go wrong. So, go the extra mile, guys. Take care of your car, pump the correct fuel, and as always, just stay positive. Keep working hard towards the goals. There's a lot of people who are going to tell you that things can't be done, but at the end of the day, it's your guys' life, and don't let anyone hold you back but yourself. That's my message for today, I guess. Besides pump the correct fuel, but keep working at whatever it is that makes you guys happy, and don't settle. Don't settle for anything less than you think that you deserve. Keep working at your goals. Don't listen to negativity, and just embrace yourselves, embrace your goals, embrace your family and love, and things that make you happy, and surround yourself with people that you'd like to be around. And just keep working hard, and don't give up, guys. That's the main thing, is don't give up and don't settle. So I'll catch you guys next time on my next episode, and as always, just want to say thank you. You guys are all the best, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, guys. Enjoy your day.